Hey everyone, so let's talk about the winter solstice, or Dongzhi. You probably know it's a time for amazing food and getting together with family, right? But what if I told you there's this whole other side to it? A bunch of traditions and, let's call them, unlucky alerts to look out for. Today we're going to go on a little mind-sweeping adventure through these super charming customs. I mean, who doesn't love Tanyuan? Those sweet, chewy rice balls are the best. But Dongji is about so much more than just what's on your plate. There's this whole set of unwritten rules and taboos. It's kind of like a secret guide to making sure the next year is a really, really good one. So, you want to uncover them with me? Now, before you start thinking this is all about being scared of bad luck, hold on. Let's reframe this a little. These aren't meant to be scary rules at all. You should really think of them as these cute, practical little bits of advice from our ancestors on how to handle one of the most important days of the year. To really get these customs, we have to understand the why behind them. And it all boils down to three core principles. These are pretty much the building blocks for every single tradition we're about to dive into. So what are they? First up, we've got winter's storage, which is all about conserving your energy. Makes sense, right? Then there's harmony, which is about keeping the vibe peaceful and positive. And third, we have health preservation, which basically means taking really good care of your body when it's coldest. These three ideas, they're the secret sauce to a great Dongzi. Okay, now that we've got the basics down, let's get to the main event, the fun stuff. Here are 7 of these so-called cute taboos that are actually just really clever ways to sidestep any bad vibes and welcome the new year with a huge burst of positive energy. First on the list, and this is a big one for pretty much any celebration, is to just keep it positive. This one's all about making sure the atmosphere stays harmonious on a day that's literally a brand new beginning. So here's the thinking. Picture the positive energy of the new year, the Yangshi, as this tiny little seedling that's just starting to sprout. An argument? That's like stomping all over that delicate little plant. So what do? Simple. For one day, be a peace ambassador. Fill your home with smiles and nice words. You're basically creating a little greenhouse of warmth to help that good energy grow strong for the year ahead. All right, our second little taboo here is all about the clock. It's a gentle warning against staying out too late on the longest night of the whole year. The reason for this one is actually pretty cool. Dongji night is believed to have the strongest yin, or negative energy of the entire year. Staying out super late is kind of like standing in a really cold, spooky draft. The easy fix? Just lean into that winter storage idea we talked about. Head home, get comfy, and soak up that warm family time. It's way better anyway. Okay, on to number 3. This one tells us to maybe put down the scissors and the sewing needles for just one day. It's all about avoiding actions that kind of symbolize breaking or cutting things. This is such a perfect example of that winter storage principle in action. On a day that's all about gathering good things and starting fresh, you don't really want to be doing anything that feels like destruction. It's like you could accidentally snip off a piece of your good luck for the new year. So, yeah, let the craft box have a day off. This next one? Oh, it is pure health preservation right here. It's a fantastic reminder that, honestly, getting a good night's sleep is one of the best things you can possibly do for yourself on Dongji. So, according to traditional wisdom, staying up all night just burns through that precious positive energy you're trying to save up. And waking up super early, it's like a cold shock to your system before it's ready. The mission, should you choose to accept it, is to find your own personal Dongshi wellness time zone. Just get lots of rest. And hey, a warm foot bath before bed, that's like getting bonus points. All right, our 5th taboo is a bit more on the traditional side. It's really rooted in this ancient idea of conserving your body's essential energy or your life force during this really critical transition in the year. The old way of thinking about this was that at this super important moment when yin and yang are shifting, it's really vital to conserve your core energy. The idea was that overdoing it could kind of drain your battery for the year to come. So the friendly advice was to channel that energy into celebrating together as a family instead. Number 6 is just incredibly practical advice. Honestly, we could all use this reminder. Don't let that winter sun fool you. So the sun might be out on Dongji, but the cold energy is said to be at its absolute peak. If you start peeling off layers, that cold can sneak into your body and, metaphorically, freeze that brand new positive energy we've been talking about. The big takeaway here? Protect your core, your head, your belly, and your feet. Think of it as keeping your internal furnace cranked up high. And finally, we get to a taboo that's actually about the food. This last one is all about the powerful symbolism of numbers when you're making those delicious Dongzhi tangyan. You know, in many traditional cultures, odd numbers can sometimes represent loneliness or things being incomplete. So the super simple fix is to always cook and eat your tongwen in even numbers. This symbolizes all the good stuff: wholeness, family reunion, and that wonderful idea that good things always come in pairs. That's right, numbers like 2, 4, 6, and especially a lucky number like 8 are all considered really auspicious. They represent that perfect balance and completeness, which is exactly the kind of energy you want to be inviting in for the new year. So, after going through all that, what's the big takeaway? It's really not about being afraid of breaking rules. It's about getting in tune with the spirit behind them. When you really look at them, these traditions are just charming little rules for creating harmony. They're practical wellness tips from people who lived long ago, and they're fun little rituals to help welcome good fortune. But you know what the most important rule is? The one that beats all the others? It's just to celebrate with a happy, relaxed heart. That's the real secret to a wonderful Dongzhi. And there you have it, a quick tour of the super charming, unlucky alerts of Dongzhi. It really makes you think, doesn't it? What kind of interesting or quirky holiday taboos do you have in your own family or culture? I would absolutely love to hear about them. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today.